After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure
rush coming, and he's taken down. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
Another try after the first down sack. Haskins. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Now Haskins, third and long. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's fourth down. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it. Here we go on fourth down. Haskins. Open man. It's Vernon Davis. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
First down, Redskins.
Check. Watch the before. And we have it on the edge. 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
They go play action now. Haskins. Flush to his right. And incomplete.
No grounding call there. He had a receiver near the right sideline. It was pretty clear there. He just needed to get rid of that one.
And he did have a receiver in the area, but initially my view was obstructed, and I thought that was going to be grounding, but clearly the correct call made, and that is no call.
Is that why you threw your play sheet down? Is that why you did it? Was that the flag?
You can't be giving me up. I got a lot of issues up here in the booth. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Right there.
2nd and 10. Here's Haskins again. Out to the left here to Reed. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Now Haskins on first down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Richardson. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Check. Watch the before. Exit.
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found, and he's going to go down again.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
So 1st and 2nd down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. Now Haskins. And this is caught at the 8th. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Redskins are an extra point away from tying this thing up. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here.
Taken down back at the 34-yard line.
Here we go. 180! 56. Hey, pick your game up.
He'll get 2 yards back, but it's going to leave him with a long 3rd and 13.
But not a big gain with that play. But what they're doing is they're spreading the defense out, probing a little bit, and what they're hoping probably is that later in the game, they can create a matchup that they can exploit for big yardage later.
Check 56. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. They do go for it. It's Garoppolo. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Reuben Foster, the former national champion at Alabama, gets in for the sack. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
You must be getting tired.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Haskins. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. 3rd down, here's Haskins. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Now it's Haskins. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Paul Richardson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Redskins have taken the lead. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
On second down, it's Coleman, and he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
Here we go.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jonathan Allen, and now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
From the gun, it's Haskins. And that is caught by the tight end Reed. Touchdown, Washington. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Redskins find a way to stretch their lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
11.
Now this time, Garoppolo will throw. On the screen, this is Coleman. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a third down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
The Niners on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
56 to Mike.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. He finds Coleman. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Target. 36, 32.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
That's another 49er first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go. 180. 56. Hey, I'm coming. Check, man.
On first down, Coleman. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. He's going to throw one up, and he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Marquise Goodwin, as time expires in the first half, and the 49ers have cut it back within a score. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This fielded at the 2. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 18.
13. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check, 56. Hey, gun.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10.
12, fellas. Here we go. 56. Mike's 56.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
56.
Garoppolo to try again on 2nd down. And he fires one incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Mike 56. Mike 56. No chance. 56. Hey, go.
Here we go on 4th down to Garoppolo. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Well, they've got the slim deficit, decided to go for it, hoping to keep the football score and erase that deficit. But, boy, deep in their own territory like that.
Let's just say that with that call, me and the head coach will agree to disagree. All right, but he knew he wanted to be aggressive there, as you pointed out. So I guarantee he told his defensive coordinator, have your guys up and ready. I'm going to go for it here. If we don't get it, just make sure they're ready to go out there and bail us out.
It's a 1st down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Off the play fake. Here's Haskins. Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he'll lose yard. Here, back at the 41.
Big hit. Tackled back at the 41-yard line.
The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. Second down, Haskins. Ducks him with a grab over the middle. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
First down, Redskins.
On the set. Mike's by 4. So don't say nothing.
Throwing now, Haskins on first down. That's going to be caught by Richardson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 10 more there and another first down. He's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him? Double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
Check. Walk 54. Not today, you are. Not today.
On second down, here's Haskins. Throw left side is complete to Reed. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives him much better opportunity to convert on third down.
And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Hopkins' kick is good. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10 at the 9-yard line.
At their own 9-yard line.
Here we go. 180. 56. You.
They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. And he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line.
You don't want no problems with me.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. He's going to have the first down past the 20. 16 yards, a first down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter.
Tighten up.
On second down now, it's Coleman, and he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on second and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
12.
Garoppolo gives to Breida, and he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
Yeah, baby.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They will run again with Coleman. Well, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
I know this is your spot, partner, so forgive me for jumping in, but there's no decision right.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Tevin Coleman, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers are back within a score. Gold to add the extra point. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he's across for 2 points. Boy, a gutsy call right there, but the fake works, and they get the 2 instead of 1. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Come on, sack. 54. 54, Mike. Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
Haskins looking to throw on 1st down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Let's go, dude. Let's go.
Now Haskins to throw on 2nd down. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
56. Mike, 56. Right there, right there.
4th down. Here's Haskins. And no, it's incomplete. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage. Boy, you talk about not playing it safe. Why were they going for it there, Charles?
It's got to be a full evaluation of their team. Do they trust their defense in this situation? Maybe they think they've given all they can in this game and they don't have anything left. Do they not trust that the other team's quarterback is just so hot that no matter where they get the ball, they go downfield? Remember when Bill Belichick went for it in that game, right, against Indianapolis on the road? And everybody said, why'd you go for it there? I think he just thought to himself, on the other side, if they get the ball, they're going downfield anyway. He was trying to end the game right there with his own offense.
Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll keep it on the ground. Coleman. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 16-yard touchdown run. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front. Gold with the extra point, and the lead is up to 5.
Next to score, Niners 29, Redskins 24.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Now Haskins on first down. Dancing to his left. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Now a desperation throw deep. He's got a man complete. And all the way down to the 35. A huge play there for Washington. 42 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
He'll look to throw. This will be caught inside the 10. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Call it a gain of 14 for the second play in a row. And now all of a sudden the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. DeForest Buckner in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow. How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
49ers 29.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Black 80! 56. I got you.
56 the mic. 56 is the mic.
21.
56. Mike's 56. Come on, baby. Come on, let's go.
Hey, Charlie!
Mike 56. Mike 56.
13!
Come on. Check.
He's back to throw. Coleman has it here right side. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game closing stages. Now Gold for the extra point. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory.
Next to score, Niners 36, Redskins 32. Robbie Gould sets the kick.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34.
At their own 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Completes it right side to Doxson. A very solid gain of 27.
To Josh Doxson. A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Redskins.
Set, hut, 7 Andy. Check, watch 54, watch 54. I got it. Mike 54.
One final shot for Haskins. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.